Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to instead of my conversations with Blue God, I was going to say to my magic garden. Because I am in my magic garden. So I'm back in the magic garden yesterday and today. How blessed I am when it's being rented out. How blessed I am when I get to spend time here, especially these last 2 days, because I am completing my only water 8-day fast. So it feels great. Today, in a few hours, I break my only water fast with some coconut water from my magic garden and some papaya from my magic garden. How blessed am I? This, what I'm reading, is after the epic episode 300. So it's episode 301. I'm feeling really tired today, by the way, because these water cleanses are so bizarre. What can happen physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yesterday on day 7, I felt amazing. Physically, I mean, because I do feel mentally amazing and emotionally. But yesterday I had so much energy, whereas today I can barely walk. So you never know what's going to happen, but that is part of a cleanse. I'm blessed to be able to rest here in my magic garden. Now I'm calling this place the Blue Magic Jungle Beach House with the Blue Magic Garden, and very soon to be the Blue Magic Deck, the Blue Magic Treehouse. And so the miracle of episode 300 that we had Blue God write word for word the text that I can use to showcase, to explain, to promote these conversations. And so that episode ended with me saying, wait a minute, did you just write for me, word for word, the entire intro video? OMBG, oh my Blue God, I am speechless, thank you. So then I wrote, today is day 5 of my cleanse. How weird, because today is day 8 of my cleanse. And it has not stopped raining. It has been raining actually a lot during these 8 days. It almost didn't rain all of January and most of February. But today, by the way, is February 19, 2022. And these words were written on April 17, 2021, so about 10 months ago. Everything is starting to flood. I remember that. But I am connecting so much with the rain and with its power to purify and the opportunity to cleanse. I am ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let every drop of rain clean and wash away all my fears and limiting beliefs so that I can even more clearly and more fully live all my dreams. I am ready to share your love on earth with exponentially more people, a quantum leap. I am invoking a quantum leap here and now, and with each moment of rain, rain, rain. Pour down onto me, pour down onto this blue earth, pour down your love on me and on all sentient beings on this blue earth. I don't know if you noticed, I was a little bit distracted as I was reading that and a little bit emotional. We have Yumi. Yumi, where are you? She was nipping here kind of on my butt, on the back of my hammock. Yumi, you know that the way to get on my hammock is to jump from the front. I have The last two videos, you probably noticed that I had Yumi come on me on the hammock. We sadly don't have enough videos with both Yumi and Ayu because they're usually with me together. They're usually all the time together. They were twins born together, always together. And I'm pretty sure the last two videos I was with Yumi, last couple of videos with Yumi on me. Well, a couple of days ago, Ayu was found dead. So somebody brought Ayu to me. We don't know how he died. We are in the jungle. That is the double-edged sword, pun intended, of being in the jungle. Everything dies and rebirths really intensely and very quickly here. This isn't for everyone. It is super intense, but it is super paradise magical. If one is on their spiritual path, when in the tropical jungle, and especially where the tropical jungle meets the ocean, which is where I buried him that same night. So he was brought to me in a box with a beautiful, respectful blanket covering him. And when I laid him on the floor, Yumi went up to the box, smelled the box, and then went in the box and was smelling him and kind of stayed and laid with him for about 20 minutes. And then she just jumped out of the box and seemed fine. She's been way more affectionate, way more clingy to me, and I understand, because since her birth, even though they're both about 4 or 5 months old, so they're still very young, they've been together all the time and playing together and sleeping literally on top of each other. But they were also not always indoors and were roaming around. So we are in the jungle. There's so much here that can happen as predators. Lately she's been clinging to me, which I understand. That same night I brought Ayu, not far from here, because we're just 200 meters from the beach. We're in the jungle where the jungle meets the ocean, where the tropical jungle meets the ocean, where the rainforest tropical jungle, very specific for specific reasons, because it makes it for a real magical place and real life dense place. So where the rainforest tropical rainforest jungle, so right where the sand ends and the jungle starts, which is not much, is where I buried him, not far from here, at the beginning of a path that I walk regularly. So Ayu will be there at the beginning of that, to commence that sacred path. Whenever I walk there, whenever we walk there, I envision, after I have my deck and initiate people to a lot of sacred places here on this magic land, I'll be walking with people on that sacred land, and we'll be passing right in front of that now sacred place. So as I am on my last day of the sacred 8 only water cleanse, around 8 o'clock I will be doing Shang Prangshalana, also called a conch colon cleanse, since I already have everything clean after 8 days of just water. Shang Prangshalana I've done a lot in the past. I've never done it after just a water cleanse, so I'm just curious of that effect. Then shortly after, I will be drinking my first urine from after that moment. So those of you who are not initiated or understand the power of urine therapy, especially for eczema and for psoriasis and for fungal infections and for what is it called when you have itchiness between your toes and athlete's foot, just to apply some of your urine with a cotton swab and leave it there all night. You'll already feel the effects of it becoming much better after a day or two. And miracle amazingness that no cream, because no Western or no real doctors really know how to heal and how to cure psoriasis and eczema and those kind of things. A million creams out there that don't work. So on the surface, what is it called? Topically, it has incredible effects. And especially if you're clean, to drink urine has magical healing medicinal effects. So especially after a major cleanse, that is pure liquid medicine. So I'll be kind of closing the cleanse with that. And then at midnight to really have some food, quote unquote. I'll have some of my blessed coconut water, young coconut water. We call that pipa here. Coconut water from my land. How blessed am I? A little piece of the coconut, young coconut, that I put aside. The rest is stored away. And some papaya from my land, maybe a few other fruits, watermelon to go gentle, and then possibly the next 2 days only fruits, and then slowly start to open up my system, reactivate my digestive system. Very important with long fasts. 3-day fast, not so crucial. Recommend the 3-day water fast to everyone. Do not recommend higher, more than 3 days, unless you do your research, especially how to reintroduce food after a long fast. Perhaps more important than the fasting period itself. So if you account, if you are, taking 8 days to do a fast, minimum is the half amount. So 4 days to really slowly transition gently back into food. If you do a 10-day cleanse, half is 5 days. But also do your research. Do start with a 3-day water fast, which I recommend to everyone. Since this was a spiritual fast for me, then I didn't introduce even magnesium or salt, which can help with some of the effects. Especially I have a tendency already to have low blood pressure. So having had a little bit of salt would have probably helped. In the future, I intend to do maybe once a month, 3 days, and I'll probably have some salt, since it'll be a regular thing. But this one was a pure water fast, so I wanted to keep it as a pure spiritual water fast. So no lemon, no... Did I say sugar? If I said sugar, I meant salt. If I said salt, I meant salt. So no lemon, no salt, no magnesium, all these things that usually help during a water fast. You can have, but do your research if you're inspired now to do a water fast. I am you, you are me, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.